Hello Virgo, welcome to my channel and thank you for taking the time to watch this video. The intention of these channel messages is to help empower you to change your future for the better. So remember to always be brave, love yourself unconditionally and never give up. This is a general reading for Virgo from the 16th to the 22nd of July 2018. The decks I'm using I've put down in the description box, so please don't forget to like, share and subscribe if these messages resonate with you. I'm starting off with the Gypsy Witch deck, and I'm going to just do a general reading for the week, the energy reading for the week, and then I'll do the general tarot reading after that. Okay, so the main card is the Shepherd, which indicates that you're probably taking control on something. You're being a leader in some way in your life. You're watching out for people, really, and you're using a lot of faith, a lot of your beliefs, whatever your belief system is. You're also being very vigilant, so you're watching over something very carefully and very thoroughly. And it could be something where you are afraid that there's going to be some sort of loss going on. So you're keeping an eye out for something very, very, very carefully. And because there's been some sort of gradual loss going on in your life. Maybe you're watching your finances. Maybe there's a theft of some sort going on around you. But you are being very vigilant at this particular moment. And it seems like there was some sort of disagreement, some sort of argument that happened recently. And that seems to be the main reason why you've taken on this leadership position and you're being very, very vigilant about what is going on. You're keeping a careful eye out on something. Going into the future, you've got the railway, which says that there's some sort of long journey coming up for you. And, you should also, wherever you go to, watch out for any hidden enemies or people that are against you. This long journey indicates maybe they're coming to visit you, somebody's coming to visit you that is not so friendly, or you're going to visit somebody that is not so friendly. So just keep an eye out for enemies around you. So taking a long trip and taking a position of leadership within this week, keeping an eye out for things that are going on, having faith that things are going to work out as well is important. You're noting everything that's going on, and you are trying to make sure that you control the situation, and you are in charge. You're very reliable as well, so and very much a leader as well. Excuse me. So that's the general energies for the week. So the general tarot reading, I'm doing the Lenormand deck, and I'm just going to cut it. Okay, so the general energies for the deck is the King of Swords, which indicates that either is a person within your life that is really, somebody who is very dominating, someone taking charge, someone who is rather cold, very, very much, very logical person who's got the energy of being in control. So somebody very, very much in control within your life at this moment, maybe sort of directing you, telling you what to do, being very critical about you, not really giving you a chance to breathe, if you like. So this energy seems to be around you, and it's an energy that seems to be looking into the future. So somebody who is there to control how you are moving on a daily basis, and maybe dominating you. Somebody that is not a very nice person, is quite sarcastic, I would think. I think also, you could almost say a bit on the cruel side, giving you really harsh criticism. So that's the energies within this week. So immediately you're celebrating the fact that you've achieved something. So something in your work life that you've achieved. You've worked very, very hard, and there's a harvest in. So you've been really focused on your on your work, and now there seems to be a payoff from that work. So whatever you've done has been quite successful, and you're really, really happy about it. Very, very celebrating. Maybe you've gotten a raise or some sort of financial payoff from it. So having worked really hard, you are now celebrating. Also, this card, because it's got the scythe and it's got the Three of Cups, it might be an indication that you need to cut some people out from your life that are not really, really good for you. People, maybe they are friends or you consider them to be friends, but they are people that you may need to cut out of your life because they are not helping you, and they are not helping you grow either. So maybe you also need to cut out too much of partying. Maybe you've been partying too much and you need to cut that out of your life. So you could have this could be a card that you've worked really hard and you've reaped a harvest and you're celebrating, but also it could indicate that some people are not really good for you, not beneficial for you, and you need to cut that kind of lifestyle, that kind of partying lifestyle, out of your life at this particular moment. Maybe take things a bit more seriously. In the last year, you've got the Three of Wands, so you have had some sort of project in your mind that you've put out, and that has been the key to your success, and it's been the key that has opened the doors for you. So something in your work life where you've put out an idea has opened many doors for you, so that it's been the key so that you can progress, and it's been bringing in abundance. So in the last 3 months, you've been very much to yourself, spending a lot of time by yourself, maybe engaged in some sort of studying, higher education, certainly learning a lot of things. Maybe also it had to do with some sort of correspondence, maybe involved in a lot of correspondence with people, but spending a lot of time by yourself, understanding a lot of secrets and facts that you didn't understand before. Also keeping a lot to yourself. Using your intuition a lot and looking for hidden things. So maybe doing a lot of research in the last 3 months. So the card, what's on your mind is the Sun card. You really need a holiday. You want to break. You want to go and start something new. Just relax, enjoy yourself. Maybe spend some time with your family. This is a good time to do it. You want to grow as well. So you want to go out, have some fun, and you want some enlightenment to come into your life as well. So the card going to the future is the King of Pentacles. Maybe this is what you want because you are the earth sign. So you want to achieve whatever your goal is. You want to be on top of your job and you want to be earning good money. You want to reach the top. And maybe you're also looking for money to come in. You want somebody to give you a better job. You want a job satisfaction. You really want to have that stability, and you want to have everything that you desire, a lifestyle that is very comfortable, and where you can be in charge of your own everyday comings and goings as far as your work goes. And you are aiming for that. That is what you're doing with the Ace of Pentacles. You're aiming for that new job that will give you that security, that money, that financial wealth, that lifestyle that you want. That is where you have set your goals. So maybe that is why maybe this lifestyle of partying too much needs to be taken out. Even though you've worked and reaped the benefits, maybe you need to cut out all this frivolity that is going on and focus and be a bit more serious. So what's going around you, there's a decision to be made with the Two of Swords. You are thinking about something that is very dear to your heart, but you really don't know what to do. You're stuck. This is some sort of destiny decision. So that means that whatever decision you make now is going to change the rest of your life. So it will have a very great impact on what you do for the rest of your life. So think very carefully before you make this decision. Stand back, think about it, and then move forward, because it is some sort of decision that you will make, that you will need to make, that will change the rest of your life, or change the course of your life, either for the better or for the worst. So this is a very important decision. Stand back, review all the facts, and then think about what you want to do. Even with the Lovers card, you are torn between two choices about what you should do, and I think you want to do both of them, but you have to pick one of them, because the Lovers card is usually a choice, and this looks like you don't really have a clue on which one to choose. So choose something that you really love and review all the facts properly. Think very logically before you make that decision, and it's something that is worrying you quite a bit, this decision you have to make. And so for the final outcome, you've got the Five of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Knave of Wands. So for the Five of Pentacles here, you're having financial problems. You are having to go into your savings to try and get, supplement your income. So you're digging really deep into your pockets to try and supplement this income because you are having these problems. You see this man is going into the river to fish out the coins. So it's like you're going to your hidden finances, your hidden savings. So you're really running on iron rims, as they say. So you're really, really skint as far as money goes, and you're having to look deep in your pockets for some sort of financial some sort of finance. And there again, another card of choice coming on, and the decision has to be made reasonably quickly with this Eight of Wands. But as you say, you are at a crossroads excuse me, in your life. So with this Two of Swords and this Eight of Wands card here in this deck indicates that there is definitely a decision that has to make. Now, you have to look at this decision very carefully, because if you make whatever decision you make, if you make it based solely on emotions, you don't know where it's going to take you. But if you base it on logic, where you think about what's going to come into the future, then in the near future, you get a stability. Because I don't know if you can see this in this card, but there's a little village over here, which indicates, growth, development, meeting people, with the mountain also indicating stability. So, and growth with this tree. So one of the pathways that you choose, or one of the decision pathways that you choose, is going to take you to a place of stability, growth, where you meet a lot of people, but it's not an immediate solution. You will have to work a lot, hard work coming along that path, but it will take you to a place of stability. Whereas if you make the decision purely on emotional reasons, you don't know where it's going to go. This pathway, you don't know where it's going to go, and so make your decision based on all the facts that you see in front of you and what you can see will come into the future. You must be able to see what the final outcome will be like if you go down this path. So a very important decision that you make, one taking you into stability, and the other one taking you to don't know where. And whatever decision you make is going to have you leaving the situation that you are in at this moment. So this person's walking into the future, and with the Knave of Wands, so you're taking your energy and going a card of action. So you're going to be doing something, and this will take you out of the situation of reasonable darkness and into the light. So a decision coming up, very important decision that takes you out of your situation where you're feeling closed up, walled in, out into the light, out into abundance and prosperity, out into some place where you have growth. So a very important decision coming up, and maybe will take you out of any kind of financial problems that you might be in. Might even take you away from this King of Swords person who is giving you a bit of grief over here. So I need to cut out any kind of parting too hard, and knuckle down and make a proper decision, and look at the facts really, really clearly before you make that decision. So I'm just drawing some cards from the Animal Tarot as some advice cards. So I'll just draw. I'll just cut this deck and draw 3 cards from it. Two cards from it. So, okay. So the first card that's come is the High Priestess, which says this is a time to pause and reflect, not to take action. Trust in your spiritual gifts, as nothing is hidden from your divine intuition. So this is a time to pause. So you have to, the card that you've been going on, the basis of your situation is the High Priestess. And so the High Priestess has come out. You've got to be as wise as the owl. You've got to review all the facts. It's a new beginning coming up and a transformation that is coming up. So you need to sit back reflect, use your intuition. And that's what the advice cards are offering you. And the second card is, this is the time of deep emotions and heightened intuition that you can trust completely. Be mindful you don't ignore your own needs while caring for others. So, both cards are talking about using your intuition and going by your gut instinct. And it says, you have to ignore everybody else and go on what you believe. And the last one is, fair decisions will be made after all the evidence has been reviewed impartially. Have compassion for others and try to see all sides of a disagreement. So whatever decision you make, you've got to use your intuition, and you've got to do it with a balance in mind. So have a very balanced mind, review all the facts before you make your decision. So whatever your decision you make, you use your intuition and you review and you balance and you go through all the finer little details and the finer facts before you make that decision. And it is an important decision coming up, and it's going to be something that's going to change your life. It will either leave you in the situation or will take you completely out of that situation. And a need, you want to achieve your financial goals, you want to achieve your material stability, and maybe this is the decision that will take you out of your financial loss that you are feeling at the moment. So a decision that might actually take you into something that is more productive, and definitely there will be more growth if you make this decision, if you make the right decision. And the right decision will be based on your logic, your intuition, and balancing all the facts. So I hope that this reading has helped you, and please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.